Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Costa de Barlow, located here in wonderful South Mississippi. Not a very good day, guys. I hate to break that to you, but the forecast is 85-90% chance of severe thunder showers. All that bad weather, the hail and the tornadoes and all that went through Central Texas yesterday is upon us. It hadn't started yet. I already let the boys out. They're out there doing their thing right now, and I'm gonna try to get them back in here in a minute to get them out in case the weather gets that. It's supposed to get that bad. Now, the weatherman, like I say, his name's Wesley. Down here at WLOX in Biloxi, and he was giving it a shaking his head not good kind of afternoon or rest of the day. So I was going to go ahead and get this video out of the way, and not to rush anything, but it's something that I planned. It's Tuesday, so that's a two for Tuesday. That's a hashtag or a hashtag that Brother Tom at Night Lights has started, and basically he just he wants people to pick up two knives and talk about them. So that's what I've done. I've had, well, all of these knives I've had for a minute. One of them is brand new. It's been out of the box, but it had never been carried or toted or sharpened or anything. But it's something that I'll explain to y'all what I do. But first of all, I just want to thank all of y'all for coming into my home today here at the bog. And glad y'all are here. And we'll get right into what we got here. Okay, Schrade Cutlery. What's hard for me to say? Can y'all say that? Schrade Cutlery. Okay, I've been over this a couple of times. Around 2007, 2008, they moved most of their production offshore, China, Chanika, ever how you want to say it, across the water, salty, but that doesn't cut down on the quality. A lot of people say China made knife, China made knife. Well, if you got people like Rosecraft Blades and Buck and Schrade that are sending the specifications and the stats and things that they're trying to accomplish with their blade to the Chinese are going to do that and probably exceed it. I don't know how to explain that. I mean, I hear this all the time, man. I'm always getting American flags in my. I'll say something about Rough Riders. I get 15 comments with American flags in the back of them, which don't bother me, man. It's okay. It's okay. I understand. All of these companies are paying Americans to process this inventory and sell it at a profit. That's what they do. Now, Schrade went out of business, and the company that picked up the brand is, I think it's out of Tennessee. The two knives that throw out of three, I have a bonus knife. It's a little pocket dropper, but I'm going to throw it in there. Same company, same design. But towards the end of their journey, Schrade started putting out some modern knives, and I did a search on eBay and I when I'm searching for a particular product, I generally just start with in other words, if I'm going to look up Buck knives, I'm going to put Buck knives. I'm not going to put a 110 behind it or 112 or whatever number that you're going to put behind it, 285, whatever. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to be a very generic look. And then I can go down through all the listings and see if there's anything that fits into what I'm looking for. And that's what I did when I found all three of these knives. I just went in and put Schrade Cutlery and hit enter. And over the last 4 or 5 months, I bought all three of these knives using that technique. All right, the first one that's coming in here, y'all have all seen this knife. I've carried this, I've toted this. It's nothing new to the channel. It comes in this box right here. It just says Taylor Brands, LLC, China, right there on the box. Has the part number on it. This particular line is called X-Timer. Okay, there's several of these. They got a 501, a 502, 503. I'm not sure all of them because I hadn't found all of them. But you can just take the knife and it's just got a thumb hole. I hate to call it a spidey hole, but if you look at the knife, every time you look at it, you're gonna think Spyderco. Okay, I mean that's what us knife guys are gonna say when they see this knife. The first thing they're gonna say, Spyderco. Now, will it flip? I can get it open it up about about a third of the way. Give it a little flip, and it's wide open. Got that leaf, for the lack of a better term, leaf type blade on it. Just absolutely sharp. I mean, I can do my cut test for y'all, but I done cut tested with this one 3 or 4 times. Got the branding on there, the X-Timer. Just a wonderful knife. If y'all can pick these up for inside of $20, $25, I highly suggest you get one. Just a good knife. Of course, I'm not you. You do you. I'm going to do me. All right, now this second one is I've had it about, I'd say 2.5 weeks. It was listed in the Schrade section, but it's an unusual knife, and it is a Schrade, but it says Primos hunting calls. Okay, and but it says Schrade since 1904, which we all know the history of Schrade, or we should know the history of Schrade. Branded on that end, and on this end it has the information, the barcode and all that, and it says SC Schrade Cutlery PRIM 11. So R11. Get that right there where y'all can see it. Y'all see that? Okay. And I'm going to show y'all what's unusual about this knife. Of course, once again, you got your Spyderco, for the lack of any other way to do it, right there. But the only branding on this knife is right here on the clip. It says Primos. Now, I don't know if this was a giveaway knife. I don't know anything about the history of it. I've looked. Nothing on the Primos website. I don't even know if Primos is in business anymore. But here's the deal. Now, listen to this. Y'all hear that lockup? Now I have I've coon fingered this a little bit, but I hadn't really carried it or toted it. I hadn't oiled it. None of that stuff. You can do the. I don't know if I can right now, but you can do the finger is tight, but like I say, I hadn't put a lanyard on it. Just the 502 has the complimentary bead snake knot lanyard on it, but just an awesome little carry. I mean, I'm glad it's in my stable. It's not going anywhere. Schrade Cutlery, man. Most people think Schrade, they think of, Uncle Henry, Old Timer, most of those types of knives. They're, it's just a great U.S. brand at one time. Great, like every other knife company, they've moved on. The brand's been sold, and but they're still great knives, just great knives. Okay, well that's your 2 for Tuesday. But once again, I was on the eBay, and this little pocket dropper came up one night. And I picked this up for I think $12 maybe, and make sure I get it where y'all can see it, but it's got it right there. It's got the Schrade on the stamped into the body of the knife right there, and it's a It's a little small for me, but I can do it. But good spear point right there. And the part number on this one is SCH303M. And just a, no lanyard on this one. I almost didn't find it. It was actually in my peanut box. For some reason, I guess I said, well, it's a little knife. We'll just throw it in a peanut box. But it's just like them other ones. Some kind of 440. Is it the knife that's going to break the world? I don't think so, but look at this. So curly QPI. So, it's does it fit in the gives old Big Jim the sizzle category? Well, yeah, probably. But it's a great little pocket knife. It's a liner lock too. I mean, it's a well made pocket knife. So there you go, guys. There's y'all little Tuber Tuesday. I hate to rush, but if I'm gonna get this uploaded and get it to where I can get it published and out on the internet, because when the power goes down in Stone County, the whole county's shut down. I mean, there's no power anywhere. The cable cut, the broadcast places that where the transport stations, they all lose their power, and they run on batteries for a little while. But normally they don't. I can't download anything when the power goes down. So I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here and see if I can round the boys up. Look at that, 12 minutes, man. Y'all ain't gonna know how to act. Anyway, the power goes out, guys. I'm just gonna hunker down. Me and the boys, we'll make us a sandwich and find something to do. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Maybe the Wi-Fi will be working. I can at least watch y'all, or watch somebody, or watch something. Anyway, all right, guys. Old Big Jim loves y'all. Glad y'all stopped by the Casa de Barlow today. And always remember, rule number 9.